Hello everybody, it's Jess here with Blessed Jess. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to another dinner video. This is a couple weeks combined, so I'm not going to tell you which day was what. I'm just going to show you what we've been eating the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of nights that we've had leftovers, or I've made the exact same thing that I'm about to show you again, or we went out. It's just been that kind of week the last few weeks. So you're going to see some yummy food that David and I have been eating on keto. So let's jump right in. The first meal I'm going to show you is just a picture. I made tacos and put them on some low carb tortillas. Each tortilla has 3 net carbs, so 6 for 2. And I have ground beef, cheese, lettuce, and guacamole on here. And it was really, really good, super fast, and we loved having a taco. Next is one of our favorites. I've made this twice. This is a spinach Alfredo spaghetti squash. So the first thing you're going to do is cut the spaghetti squash open, get out all the seeds and all the yucky part. And it's really hard to cut open, so I recommend sticking it in the microwave for like 5 minutes, and that really helps cut it open. And then I just drizzle it with some olive oil, brush it around, and then season it with some salt and some pepper. And then you preheat the oven to 375, turn the spaghetti squash over, and let it cook for about an hour. While that was working, I took some olive oil in a skillet, threw in a good bit of garlic, like several tablespoons of garlic, and I just kind of sauteed that till they got done, till it got a little bit brown, and then I threw in my spinach. I kind of just broke these up into little pieces. This is some baby spinach, and I don't know, I had maybe a cup or two there of the spinach. I'll try to remember to link the recipe down below. I didn't use quite as much as the recipe said, I just did a little bit. And I let that just kind of wilt down, as you see. Then I put in, I can't remember how much cream. I think it was like 2/3 of a cup, a couple tablespoons of cream cheese and some Parmesan cheese. And I melted that all together until it got nicely combined. It just smelled so good. And then I seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then what I did was I got the spaghetti squash out of the oven, and I just used my fork to break up all the little pieces, all the little strands. I love spaghetti squash because it really does have the consistency, to me, of pasta, and it has like a little sweet taste too because of the squash that it is, and it was really good. So I just kind of did that, and then I poured the sauce into each part, just split it up between the two, and then I stirred it around again to make sure each piece of spaghetti squash was nicely coated in the sauce. And then on the top, you're going to see me sprinkle some cheese, just a little bit, more cheese better. I put it in the broiler just to kind of make it bubble. This was so good. I served it with some sausage, like just the better cheddar sausages we love. It was a huge hit, and like I said, I've made it since. It's delicious. The next thing I'm going to show are some fathead hot dogs. So I cooked the hot dogs. I like to boil them and then crisp them up a little bit. And then I made my fathead dough. So mine, I just use cream cheese and mozzarella cheese, and then add some coconut flour. I'll link my recipe for my fathead dough down below. And then I just took the fathead dough and wrapped it around the hot dog. Now, next time I'll use a little bit less dough per hot dog. I think you were supposed to get like 8 hot dogs and only had 5, so I used all of it, and it was a little bit too much dough. They were really good, but just a little too heavy. So I just kind of wrapped it around as best I could, the hot dogs, and these were some cheddar hot dogs I had. And then after I did that, I sprinkled it with some everything but the bagel seasoning. That was really good. That was not part of the recipe I found, but I just thought it would taste good, and it did. And then I just put it in the oven and let them bake up. And oh my goodness gracious, these were so good. It felt like we were having carbs. It was delicious. I served it with a side salad and a little bit of extra ranch on the side to dip. I did not eat 2 of these. They were so filling. Okay, Dave and I are obsessed with these waffles, you guys. There's 4 eggs, some cream cheese, and coconut flour in here, and some baking powder. I also put some vanilla. There's a lot of eggs, but they do not taste eggy at all. I used my immersion blender just to make sure they were well combined. I put some butter on my waffle iron and then put 1/4 of the batter in each round of doing this, and just waited till the light came on, and then I took them out. These were fluffy, and they had a great taste, a good texture. We think they taste even better than regular waffles. They are really good, and I can't say enough good things. I've already made them again, and I'm going to be making some in the future. So here they are with some butter, some bacon, and some sugar-free syrup that I got from Walmart that's actually really good. So that is what we had, and it was delicious. Okay, this is a HelloFresh meal. So it's the blackened tilapia tacos, but we just did ours without the taco, the tortilla part. So I took some tilapia, brushed it with the olive oil, and this is actually a broiled tilapia that we're doing here. Some salt, some pepper. I love my pepper grinder. And then their seasoning blend for the Mexican kind of spice. And I rubbed it all in. And I'm going to show you the bag right here and show you what's in that seasoning packet. It is, if it'll focus, garlic, cumin, and chili powder. That's all it is. And so it's super low carb. Well, that was cooking in the oven, boiling in the oven. I just put some sour cream in a bowl, and I'm going to make my crema for the top. They also asked for mayo, so I put the mayo in there. And this little jar was super hard to get out, but I did it. And then I also put some garlic that I had minced up earlier and squeezed some lime juice in there. And then I seasoned it with salt and pepper and just kind of let it hang out and let it all melt together. This was actually really good. I was a little afraid it would taste too mayo-y. And then I worked on the slaw. So it's just some coleslaw or red cabbage. And then I put in some cilantro, and this is some sugar substitute. I used the monk fruit sweetener, and then a couple tablespoons of that lime crema and a little bit of extra salt and pepper, and then I just stirred it up, and this was so good. We don't even really like coleslaw too much, but David and I both loved this. And then I put the rest of the crema on top with some more cilantro. This was an awesome meal. The only thing we did not use was the tortillas, and that was no big deal because the kids will use them, so that was perfect. So that is going to be it for this week's dinners. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. All of the recipes that I can find will be linked down below, and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.